The Young Turks study. People think black men are scary.
The results of a new study might help provide a little bit of explanation as to why it is that so often in this country, police officers apparently overestimate the amount of threat posed by generally unarmed black males. Why is it that they see these people and think, I must use lethal force or my life is forfeited at that point? And also, in a larger sense, how we view the males of different races. So researchers asked nearly 1,000 online participants to judge the height, weight, muscularity, and strength of both black and white men based only on photos of their faces. So that's limited information to go on, but there is a little bit of information, and particularly salient information in America considering our racial history and context. All participants in the survey, both white and black, consistently overestimated the measurements for black faces relative to white faces, even though the men pictured were all of similar size. There was no games being played with the size of the faces. The information is being provided from inside of the brain of the participant in the survey. In another experiment, participants were shown the exact same racially ambiguous body. When the person was labeled as black, participants thought he was taller and heavier than those who were told he was white. It is literally the exact same body. Not even the apparent, the phenotypic race is being modified there. It's literally only the identification of the person's race. Now, as I said there, white and black similarly overestimated the size of these people. But a difference emerged when the researchers asked participants whether the person appeared threatening and if police force would hypothetically be justified if that person were a suspect. Only the white participants felt the perceived greater size of the black faces made them greater threats and more potentially deserving of force.
Said one even more stark is the Tamir Rice case in Cleveland, where he was 12 years old, had a toy gun. They didn't even ask, they killed him in 2 seconds flat. But the cop thought that he was 24 years old. And by the way, another study shows that young black kids are considered by people who are seeing them as about 3 to 4 years older than the same age white kids.
Kids who are less than 10 years old in a lot of cases.
That's right.
Shift.
So blacks are perceived as bigger, stronger, older, and by white people as more dangerous. Now, if you've got that.
And also in that study, more responsible for their actions, because this is an older kid. They should know what they're doing, but they're not, they're younger.